Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is the look that we're going to be doing today. It kind of looks like this one. The one I had on Instagram quite a while ago. So a lot of people had a lot of questions about it. So let me know what you think. All right, stay tuned. So since I used Laura Geller last time, I'm going to use Smashbox Photo Finish this time to see if you guys can see a difference. We are going to be using a little bit more, I guess you could say, foundation this time, and a little bit more of a coverage. Okay, I just kind of pulled my hair out of my face. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Smashbox. It's going to take not that much. A little bit goes a long way for Smashbox, especially for this stuff. Just going to put it on my nose, my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead. And you'll feel whenever you put it on, it's so smooth. You can already feel it kind of covering up those pores so that whenever your foundation goes on, it's nice and smooth. Okay, so winter did just pass, so I might be a little too light for some of my foundations, but we're going to just try. I really love this L'Oreal foundation, the Pro Matte. It is incredible. The only thing is you can't test them in Ulta. I think Ulta's the one that sells them. You can't test them because they are just on the side shelves, kind of like you would see at Walmart. So and they're sealed, so you can't test them on your skin until you get home. So you kind of have to guess if you're a level 6 or a level 5 or, you know, whatever you are before you get home. This one is a little bit too orange for me. It's a little too warm for me, so I mix it with my Naked Skin foundation. The reason why I do that as well is because my Naked Skin for me is a little bit too liquidy. I like more of like a creamy consistency, just so that I know that I can feel where everything's going, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take my L'Oreal on the back of my hand, kind of use it as a palette, and I just want a little bit because it is a warmer color, so to mix it with a cooler color I want it to kind of balance out, so I don't need that much. So if you can see, the Naked Skin is a lot runnier than the other one. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger and blend those two together. So I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to take my palette here and I'm going to dab that. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply wherever I feel it's needed. Kind of spread it out a little bit. I might need some more. So I'm going to take my beauty blender. It is already dampened and everything like that, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend. So since this foundation isn't really matching me, I feel like it's more of my summer color than it is my winter color. I'm going to go in with It Cosmetics. It is a Celebration foundation in medium beige. It's a lot lighter than what I am right now. I usually use it to set my under eye, but for this look, I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face with it to kind of even it out. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to dip that in my It Cosmetics, and I'm just going to go all around the face. And I'm going to really pack it in the places where I feel like need to be lighter anyways, like underneath my eye, on top of my nose, center of my forehead, on the bottom of my chin. So for my concealer today, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Finish. So we have a warmer color and a cooler color. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the cooler color today. I'm going to use my Muse, what is this? Oh, W21 brush. It's literally just a flat concealer brush. I like to start a little bit under the eye so the way it can blend up. I feel as if I start right underneath the eye, it starts to get a little bit clumpy under there, and it'll start to create more wrinkles than what I already have. So I'm going to bring that down and then back up. So then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend that out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye. I'm going to be using NYX's blotting powder. and it is in the shade Medium Dark. I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. What I usually use for the darker parts of my contour, I use Tarte Park Avenue Princess. It is my favorite. I got it in my Ipsy bag a couple months ago, and I can't move away from it. So I'm just gonna use, I'm sorry, I don't know, Mystique Professional GD02. I just got this brush, but I love how it's angled. It's kind of flat, and it's perfect for going up and down the jawline. Just gonna tap that in there, tap off the excess. And then I'm gonna find where the bottom of my cheekbone is. I'm gonna stay there in that line to the corner of my mouth, but I'm not gonna go past the corner of my eye. So I'm gonna kind of stay right here within this triangle. Then I'm going to take my blush. My favorite is my MAC, and it is called Warm Soul. It's more of a peachy tone. So I'm going to find my cheekbone, and then I'm just going to do the same motion that we did with the bronzer, so it looks like the face is in sequence. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids. I'm gonna go ahead and use what I got in my Ipsy bag. It's called Thank Me Later. It's by Elizabeth Mott, and it's just an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna take a little bit on the tip of my finger. So I'm gonna be using my Naked Smokey palette by Urban Decay. I absolutely love all of these colors in this palette. I'm just going to take this dense flat brush, and I'm going to take this color right here called 13. Yeah, 13. It's just basically, oh, there we go. It's basically just like a white. And I am going to put that right on my eyebrow bone. I'm just going to go ahead and bring that all the way down to my lid. So whenever you are doing any kind of eye actually, and you're trying to blend right there in your crease, if you feel like it is starting to stick and it's not blending well, one thing you might not have a primer on, but the second thing being is the primer is also a cream. It goes on a cream, so you always want to set a cream with a powder if you're going to be doing any type of blending on top of it. So if you feel as if you can't get something to blend correctly, just kind of think of what you're blending on top of. So for our transition color, I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Combust. It's the one right beside the white. It's kind of just like an off-white. And then I'm just going to go in windshield wiper motions back and forth right a little bit above my crease. And then I am going to bring it down into my crease. Whenever you are doing your eyeshadow, try not to push as hard with your brush. The brush is going, just the tip of the brush is going to do a lot of blending for you. I noticed whenever I used to start doing my makeup, my eyelids used to get really raw almost, that when I would blend them, they would start to get patchy because I was taking off that first layer of skin from keep blending it. But now I realize that if I just let the brush do the work instead of my force, it actually tends to look a lot better. I'm going to take a little bit more of that same color and I'm going to bring it down into my crease now. So if you have kind of droopy lids like I do a little bit, you can lift them up just so that you can see where that crease is and go ahead and bring that down in that crease. So now in that crease, I'm going to bring in a little bit darker of a color. I'm actually going to bring in this Password color, it's kind of more of a gray, like a cool gray. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, tap off the excess, and then I'm just kind of gonna focus it right here in that crease. Darken that crease up a little bit. Okay, so with that color as well, I'm going to take a little bit more, and I'm also going to kind of start where we brought to this out corner, and I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to take this color, this brown color called Whiskey. I'm just going to basically go right over top of that gray. Everywhere I put that gray. Put that brown. Okay, so now for that lid, I'm actually going to go in that same color that we used for the transition color, the Combust. Take my flat brush, I'm just going to pack that on there, and I'm just going to go over the lid. This little tiny flat brush does not have a name on it, but it is one of my crown brushes, sorry. And I'm going to take, it's called Dirty Sweet. It's this little shimmery color over here. Also going to take that and pack it on my lid. Right over top. That Combust. So then what I like to do, I like to take a little bit of this, the lightest color on this palette, the shimmery lightest color. It is called High. I like to take that color on the same brush we just used, and I like to take my Studio Fix Plus and I spray it. Put that unlocked. And the reason why I do that is because when I use my the Studio Fix Plus, it makes it a lot more like a metallic color, so it shows that shimmer a lot better. And I'm just going to take this kind of right where the iris is. I'm going to put that only right over top that part. You can kind of see how it shines and gives that metallic color. So then I'm also going to take that same color and I'm going to spray it again. And I'm going to take it right in my tear duct. This is going to kind of brighten the eye. So we've already highlighted the focal point of the eye. We're just going to highlight the inner corner just to make our eyes appear a little bit larger. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little, this is my Urban Decay brush. It came in my Smokey palette. I'm going to take this kind of, it looks like a little nub. So I'm going to take that transition color and go right under my eye. I'm going to bring it all the way in. Okay, so now I'm going to take that same brown that we used in the crease, and I'm going to put it under the eye as well, but I'm only going to take it halfway in, not the whole way. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a winged liner. I'm going to take my absolute favorite, my NYC liquid liner. You can honestly get this at Walmart for like $4. So I'm going to start on the corner of my eye and I'm going to go up, and then whenever I go up, I'm going to bring it back down. It's going to give me the shape I want. Okay, so to darken it up just a little bit, I'm going to take this on the inner part of my eyelash. And I'm also going to bring it down here just a little bit on my lash line. I'm not going to go very far in, and I'm not going to press too heavy. The one that I used before with the little nub. And I'm just going to smoke that out. For me, I use Ardell lashes. I love them. They're the wispies. Okay, so first I'm going to start with just a thin coat of mascara. I am using my IT Cosmetics mascara, Hello Lashes. So make sure I do the top and the bottom. I'm just going to take it, I'm going to do my eyelash glue. I use the Ardell Lash Glue. And I just do a thin coat of eyelash glue. So I'm going to take my tweezers, clean tweezers, and I'm going to grab my lashes just like that. Let me use my mirror down here. I'm going to take them and I'm just going to place them right in the middle of my lash line. And then I'm going to take the outside and secure that to my lash line. And then I'm going to take the inside and secure that. I like to go back in and just kind of clamp my lashes and my fake lashes together so that I know that there's no spacing in between them and they look as natural as they can. I'm going to be doing my highlighter, and I'm going to be using my favorite highlighter of all time. It is MAC Soft and Gentle. It's more of just a mineralized highlighter. So I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm just going to dust over top of that. I grab my mirror. And it's where really ever the sun hits you, so you can kind of see where my ring light hits me right here. So that's exactly where I'm going to highlight. I'm gonna take my finger, do my cupid style. Okay, so for the thing that's actually gonna pull this look all together, it's gonna be my lips. So let me see. In that picture that I have up, it has a red lip. So, a red lip you shall see. Okay, so for this lip, I'm going to be using this red lip liner. So I overline my lip just a little bit on my top lip because I want to make it seem a little bit bigger. So this is probably one of my favorite reds. It's by It Cosmetics. When I went to Ipsy or Generation Beauty last year in LA, they gave us a lot of giveaways, and I love them. This one is called Blurred Lines. It's called It Girl, and it is literally just kind of looks orange, but it's absolutely gorgeous red. And on top of that, I'm going to make it a little bit more of a deeper red. I'm going to take this, it's kind of like a lip gloss. I got this through Ipsy too. Hikari, I believe, is the name of it, and it is in the shade oh, Merlot, sorry, I couldn't see it. Okay, that's it for this look. Let me know what you guys think. You can like, comment, and subscribe below if you guys want to see some more videos from me. And let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys, anything that you're interested in learning how to do with makeup. I would love to do.